CliffCentral.com.
We're going to cry, laugh, and love. And we're going to do it together. The Life with Lebang podcast. Welcome to episode 5 of Life with Lebang, courtesy of CliffCentral. And I always say I'm excited, but this time it's coming from a very personal place because I'm doing something so special today. I'm chatting to AKA Kiernan, I don't know, whatever you want to call him, as well as Costa. Costa is hopefully going to be
running a bit short on time.
Right? Absolutely. So I'm very keen for us to chat, to conversate, and just to let's get the vibes right. So before we start, I'm just going to say disclaimer, I'm probably the wrong person to be doing this interview because I'm so biased. Like from the beginning of time, since I fell in love with hip hop, I've always just been Kiernan side. I remember in high school when you dropped not Touch My Blood, when you were Entity,
yeah.
Yes, there was a song, and I think you were dating a girl named Tentlantla, if I'm correct.
Yeah, she went to Kingsmead.
Yes, I went to St. Mary's. There was a bar where you said 9 + 1 = 10. I kid you not, every week in the boarding house we'd all collapse.
Yeah, you know, I've always been a certified lover boy.
Clearly.
CLB.
Clearly. And then a couple of years later, I actually booked you for one of my house parties. Another disclaimer, the booking was a thou. It was really a thou. I handed Tibbs a 1 thou envelope and I was like, sure, brah, thank you. So thank you for the free brownie points. All my life in the game, I've always just been able to drop that, you know, as what makes me feel cool. So the consistency, all of it, kudos.
Thank you.
Costa, welcome.
Thank you.
It's about damn time. There's the headphones, bro. Put those on.
Awesome.
How you doing, bro?
I'm good, thank you. Thank you
Thank
for
you
having
were
me.
you at the gym?
Yeah.
Is that why you are late or short on time? You better short on time.
You know, it's funny. I was telling Ike on the way, I was like, yo, if Kiernan is there before us,
bro,
I don't understand.
When does that ever happen?
It happens all the time. That's why I'm here in the industry for my 15 years. And these chances are only starting out now, and they already later than me. That'll tell you something about longevity.
It was literally record-breaking time. Like, everything.
Yeah.
Meeting, boom, shower, boom, everything in the car on the way.
No, but I'm glad you made it. Thanks for being here. So what I want both of you to do for me, in front of you is a jar. In that jar, I've picked my favorite bars off of You're Welcome. So
wow.
One by one, I want you each to pick, read out what's there, and then let's unpack the bar. Let's get it into the music because that's what I'm passionate about. It's for the culture. So Kiernan, you're up. Let's see what you picked.
I've got...
Yes.
I know my mama don't want me, but all of my friends, thinking back, we used to stay in West End, up to no good in the back of the ends, state of the school, and we used to go dance.
That's obviously, you guys can swap. That's your bar, right?
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
the lyrics are wrong, actually.
Oh, okay, well, I got that from Genius, so Genius is wrong.
Yeah, Genius be butchering our lyrics sometimes.
They cap, hey, we must control that.
I know my mama done warned me.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought you said your mama don't want you.
No, I was like,
why would I say
I was
that?
like, damn. I'm like,
man,
okay,
come on.
this is okay. This is awkward, but
Don't warn me, you
what
know.
did she warn you about?
You know, it's like, you know, every mom warns you about the friends that you keep, you know.
Word.
Like, yo, be careful with your friends, you know.
Yeah.
Just make sure they, you know, birds of a feather flock together,
For sure.
Let's go thinking back. We used to stay in West End. That's shout out to West End in Nelspruit.
Okay.
You know, used to stay like maybe 2 minutes away from West End.
Yeah.
Up to no good in the back of the ends, you know, that's just us kids, you know, being
Up to
naughty.
no good,
you know, stayed after school and we used to go dance. You know, we always used to have this little Bluetooth speaker and we would go after school and we'd just play music and we'd be training and dancing together.
So were you around during like Masters of Rhythm and like the clinch and the reps? Because I
was actually a judge.
He kicked me off the show.
Really?
I was actually a judge on the show.
So this bromance goes way back, clearly.
Way back.
It wasn't a bromance. No, I think I judged him and I kicked him off the show because for some reason his I think what crew were you part of?
At the time it was Fresh Impact.
Fresh Impact. Those were the ones where you guys are freezing, ne?
No, that was Freeze Frame, actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we didn't recognize Fresh Impact. We were quite close-knit. It was like clinch repertoires or nothing.
Yeah.
But here you are anyway, so kudos to you.
Thank you.
So let's talk about how you guys actually eventually came together. I mean, obviously now y'all gym together. You were obviously on the Bri show. That's where you guys, first decided let's just do our thing. So when you guys first got together, was it let's make a song or was it let's make an album? Because there's a difference.
Yeah, we started recording a lot after he jumped on this remix of his Nkalagat.
Yeah.
He had a remix for that, and Ricky Rick kind of switched me on, and he said, "Yo, it'll be good if you can jump on this remix." I thought, great, sounds amazing. Also, if you're doing it, Ricky, can we swear on the station?
Yes, you can.
Shit, man, that'll be great if you can have me on there. So I jumped on it, and after that we kept in touch, and we just kept making records until eventually we had like 6-7 records, and we're like,
sounded like an album.
it sounded like a project that we could really do. So then we kind of locked into it and said, okay, let's develop the concept, let's refine what it should be about, and I think it came out really, really great, man. We'll get into it. We'll talk about it some more, but I really feel like it's something that we both never knew we needed.
Sure.
Okay, let's see what else we've got in the jar. I think,
This
AKA,
lyric
what did you
says,
get?
old gold, tamati, that's sauce. King Forbes, karate, this side, chop life, big bova, shug night, good night.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so
all gold, that's sauce, you know?
yeah, for sure.
And you know, like putting South African references in, so like tamati, that's sauce. King Forbes, karate, this side, so like chop life, you know?
For sure.
We did chop life.
For sure.
So karate, chop life.
Yeah.
Big bova, big boss, that's me.
Yeah.
Shug night.
No, that kind of
Good
makes
night.
sense. I mean, it's dope. I mean, even on the record, there's like a nice flow to it. I actually want to speak a little bit about, the fact that there's a little bit of differences between you guys. So I know in your career,
Sure.
you obviously came out and people were like, you got a little bit of backlash. Like, no, you little white man speaking in vernac, culture appropriation.
sure.
Yeah. And then on the opposite end, it's like Kiernan's been spitting in English, and there was a little bit of like a back and forth with he's not going to make it because he's only spitting in English. Here you both are successfully, combining whatever people feel about your language and whatnot. Do you think that this formula has worked? And the second part of that question is, if this is like the blueprint for saving SA hip hop, what other collaborations would you guys like to see? So start with the first part.
Yeah, well, you address Mr. Culture. Go ahead.
I mean, yeah, the formula is definitely working. The fans are loving the music, and I think it's more just about the vibe of the music,
For sure.
We're bringing them stuff that makes them feel positive, makes them feel happy, makes them want to have fun.
Yeah.
And it's not too serious. Sometimes when you just drop a project and it's just serious, people can kind of switch off from it.
Yeah.
And it's just a feel good project. People are loving it, especially now, the perfect timing for spring. Moving into summer.
It's drop top music,
It really is.
It really is music to drop the top. If you don't have a top to drop,
Hardy.
then get a crop top. And when it comes to the language and stuff, these are the cultures that we grew up in. The schools we went to, the friends that we have. So as far as even on his side, but more on my side, I mixed a lot of like African vernacular languages in my music where I could, because I'm really a product of the friends around me, the people that hang around me, and the way I kind of grew up. So
Word.
I mean, it is what it is.
It is. So I was listening to the song on the way here. Well, not the song, the whole album, and I was like, is there a classic here? What song am I going to play in the next 5 years and still be like, oh, that's the one? And I'm going to have to go with Sugar.
I was about to say that.
Really?
Yes.
It has to be Sugar. And
We've been fighting for Sugar since
dog,
day one.
That beat. Can we discuss the beat for woo?
So what happened with Sugar is they had a record that was laying around there, a beat that was like a skeleton, not what Sugar sounds like now.
Yeah.
It was laying there, and we were going through the record and we're saying, Ish, we need one just for the babies.
For the mom.
Something, something, a bit more throwbackish. And they played that beat, and then they tried to skip. I was like, hey, go back. What was that?
Yeah.
Then he played it. And this is a record that Costa had for how long?
It's like 3 years old.
Yeah.
About 3 years old. So
yeah. That's the one.
We took it, we went, because we did two like recording camps. So what we do is we go take all our people and we just go stay in like a ball-in mansion or whatever
Dope.
for like a weekend, and then we just like play video games and like and make music.
Yeah.
Among other things.
Okay.
And that's how it came about. And
That's cool.
the beat, there's live elements. We've got keys. Zedok is on there. We've got guitar. So I really think that's my favorite record.
That's
on
the
project.
one. And you, Costa?
Wow, I'm still like trying to process To be honest, like I keep saying, like I can't believe that we actually did it.
Yeah.
You know. So for me, there's so many like records in the project that mean so much to me, especially just throughout all the process of learning. The way you've like gotten me so sharp in studio.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
No, I think just him mentioning that there's been a lot of learning on both sides. I've learned a lot from him in this process. I've learned a lot from him, how to be more social media savvy, how to kind of make records that also connect with, because he's a dancer, so he wants that energy, that bop, that bounce, and I think it's been a great kind of exchange of information and of knowledge.
That's dope. I think that's cool. Can you pick another bar? Let's see what else we've got. Because obviously you're welcome. And am I right to say that this was you saying to the game, you're welcome?
Yeah, it was.
Because we needed something, guys.
Yeah, it was also like very,
your bar, bro.
it comes from me, like to say like, you're welcome.
Yeah, that was so obvious.
I thought it was very like pretentious and cocky to say like, so yeah.
Cool, okay. What you got?
This shit is deeper than plasma. This shit is deeper than magma. That's so ironic because I'm rolling chronic and blowing up volcano ashes.
Ooh, so
Bars.
Yeah, quite. When I heard plasma, I'm like, plasma screen, or is there something I'm not? And then my producer was like, first of all, please don't embarrass yourself. There is something called plasma underground. So please, for people like me who thought plasma screen.
No, it's actually blood. Plasma is blood.
Okay.
So I'm saying this shit is deeper than blood. I'm saying this shit is deeper than plasma.
Oh.
It's deeper than blood. Blood is made of plasma.
Okay, I didn't do bio, so thank you.
This shit is deeper than plasma. This shit is deeper than magma. Magma is underground. It's lava.
Yes.
That's so ironic because I'm rolling chronic and blowing up volcano ashes.
That's dope. That makes sense. That's nice. Costa, what you got first? Let's get a bar from the jar.
These bars are pretty hard. I ain't gonna lie.
Look at y'all.
Coming for the money, coming for your honeys. Real life shit, ain't no gimmick, dummy.
Dummy? Are you dumb, fam?
The dummies.
Fam, are you dumb?
That's Tekashi 69. Dummy.
Dummy?
Who you talking to there, Costa?
I mean, it's basically just like, to all the brews that are hating on us.
Yeah.
It's like, yo, man, like be careful, yo. Because first, before I say this, I say training in your city. So we're coming there. We're coming for the money.
Naughty, man. You naughty.
Just coming to collect all the hands or what? Huh?
Yeah.
Maybe.
That's confidence.
Yeah, really explain the rest. Tell us more.
Tell you what, obviously, then in this real life shit, ain't no gimmick, dummy. It's just basically stating like, yo, there's no cap. It's facts, yo. Like, we really are touring. We are coming to your city. So
I've never been on the road with him properly yet, so I want to see whose honeys people are going to,
Hectic. Speaking of honeys, Costa, I know that you're very, very tight with Patrick Lee, who's one of your boys. Obviously, he's also quite a good artist. Number one, Patrick Lee owes me money.
Wow.
So please, can you tell him?
Okay.
Because he broke my shower door at one of my house parties.
What?
Speaking of mummies, he literally grabbed some girl. They ran into the shower.
You just really gonna blast him like that?
Hey, look, I just want my money. Like, hi, Gabi.
Coming for your honeys, coming for my money.
Yeah.
Okay.
Real talk. And apparently something happened at Kentari at the McDonald's. Do you wanna?
Wow.
Right?
And actually, okay, funny. Okay, I just have to admit, yo.
So
I got the call before I came to the interview. They're like, "Hey, yo, watch out! They're gonna ask you that question."
But real friends, you've got some homies there.
I want to hear this.
And it's actually funny. That's basically like how we. Okay, so firstly, at that moment, Patrick and I never even knew each other.
Yeah.
And we butted heads after a wild night. Things got a bit messy. And funny enough, about a year and a half, 2 years later, we ended up becoming such good friends.
So you guys fought at McDonald's
at Kentari,
like some kids,
after the club,
man.
I
mean, imagine that.
Those kind of.
But I've done stupid shit back in the day too. I took somebody's phone at a Fontana's in Melville because he didn't pay me for the gig. I said, yo, so where's the cheese? We still have to cash up. I said, no, that's fine, but where's your phone?
Yeah.
Took his phone.
I just took it home.
Said, no, this will suffice for now. That was a nice one. It was one of the new Samsung, what?
Flip-flop, what?
Yes, sir.
I have to ask you guys, SA Hip Hop is dead. Cap. What are your thoughts on that? Because I personally, being such a hip hop head, I always we've been seeing hip hop being compared to so many genres. Like, this is not new. It was Kwaito versus hip hop, then it was Gqom versus hip hop, then it was Amapiano. Like, sure, we're timeless. What are your thoughts in a nice summary on the fact that hip hop is dead? And please don't say you're welcome.
I mean, from my side, I actually just don't like the conversation in general. Like, the more we say the word hip hop and dead in the same sentence, it just makes this thing bigger. You know, we should just be celebrating.
Word.
You know, celebrating. That's
Yeah,
really
I mean, how can hip hop be dead if everybody is like dressed like hip hop? Like, I don't get it.
Yeah.
If you look at Amapiano, like they're having their moment, but if somebody walks into the room who's like a successful Amapiano DJ and you didn't know them from above, so you probably think they're a rapper.
That's very true. So the influence just lives.
Yeah, it's South African music, and music influences each other. I just think that thing comes more from like a Twitter trolling thing. Like it's actually a Twitter thing.
It really
Because
is.
I don't see it anywhere.
And Twitter people aren't real. They're the
Twitter
most unreal people.
Yeah.
But anyway, moving along. What other parts can you guys pick out? Let's go. Let's see what you got.
Okay. Hey, and I've got great taste. Valentino drip from the States. Now you speaking my lingo. Follow my pace. Whoa. Agua. Pussy case closed. I can lie, you have me on skates. Whoa. Yes, and I've got great taste. I've got good taste in clothes. Valentino, drip from the States. I bought this jacket in America. You must like it, don't you? Cool. Now you're speaking my lingo. You get what I'm saying? You follow my language?
Yeah, felt. Costa, what you got?
That's a nice one. Even worked the BDS to get the bag from Costa Light.
Yes. Tell us about that, because I saw that and I was like, I wouldn't know what Costa did.
So a lot of people don't know it, but before, while I was still on the come up in music, I was very much involved in like, shooting music videos and just like behind the scenes work.
Cool.
Who's this guy? Diogo.
Yeah.
Diogo, big shout out to Diogo from Blacksmith. He hit me up and he's like, yo, there's this director you work with named Digital Molly. Like, who's
Digital
this guy?
Molly?
Yeah, it was my alias.
These guys' names are crazy.
I had like a fake Instagram account for like all the work I did, like for music videos and stuff.
Yeah.
And it's like, yo, I can't get a hold of him. And I'm like, damn, I haven't checked those DMs in a minute. So I'm like, okay, bro.
And you can't even be like, it's low-key me,
No, I told him straight up. I'm like, yo, bro, it's me.
Yeah.
It's me. So it's like, oh, damn, crazy. And then, he started like feeding me some work, and super grateful for that, because those are the things that, you cherish so much on the come up when you're not making any income, while trying to push this music. You have to find other ways to like.
You have to. But how do you find that balance, dog, between like, I really want to get in the game and maybe like for now I'm a dancer, but I know I want to get into the music making. How do you sort of, know that this is just the one thing that I'm good at and maybe I should just stick to this one thing? Because some people try the rap thing and they kind of like fall on their faces,
Sure.
So how is it that I find that balance between I know for sure when I start making the music, it's gonna work?
You don't decide, the fans do. So for me, the main thing is to just keep dropping music.
Okay.
You just got to keep, that was my strategy.
Yeah.
I kept releasing. My friends, they thought I was crazy. Like, why are you dropping so much? And I'm like, yo, I'm learning. Every time I drop, I realize, okay, they don't like this sound from me. They like this sound from me. And from there, everything just came together, So if anything, man, just to draw back to the question, it's more about, if you believe in what you're doing, you will get there somehow. But at the same time, you're going to starve to death if you know what I'm trying to say. Like, let's be honest, guys. The guys on the come up are really, it's free performances all the time. I don't understand the concept how a club can offer you a free bottle.
But it's the lifestyle,
come up, bro. It's the come up. I mean, you gotta pay your dues, bro.
Like, at least gas money or something.
I thought you playing. You playing, dog. I know guys that would beg at Latinova, dog, just to get something.
My first gig was at M&A in Senton.
Ooh.
Yeah, and they gave me 5 clips, and dude, I poured gas with 250. Poured Hunters with the other 250, and that was it. I performed,
It's a part of the process.
Yeah.
But I guess now more and more like young rappers aren't seeing that and identifying that as an important part of the process because of things like instant gratification. And also a lot of artists don't show you when they were hungry and when they were struggling. They kind of just show you, I've arrived.
Sure.
So Luana, you think all I gotta do is rock up and I've arrived, and then you start being mad at the game for making you sleep couch surf and making you, have to, I guess, in exchange for your talent, get exposure it's a part of the process.
Definitely,
you know?
I definitely think it's a part of the process. Builds character.
Yes, it definitely does. Speaking of character, I want to talk a little bit about wrestling because I know how much you love
where
wrestling.
do we start?
Let's department.
Let's start with if the two of you, number one, had to be like a tag team. What would you be called?
The Rock and Rey Mysterio.
Inside. I was literally gonna say Rey Mysterio.
Who would you guys be going up against in the
We'd
box?
be coming for all the titles.
Ooh,
The heavyweight tag team championship of the world.
nah.
But I'd have my own vibe as well. I'd have my own, the world champion. That'd be me. Yeah.
And which song would you walk out to? I mean, my producer was telling me that Bovamania has a concept. He listens to it like before he has to do anything because that whole project just gets him
vibe.
like,
Yeah, definitely.
going. So which song do you think you'd walk out with?
I would walk out to Galagata, but the original. You know what I'm saying?
Costa?
That sounds like a wrestling joint, no?
Yeah. Actually, yeah.
Yeah,
Cool.
you walk out to Galagata.
Makes sense. I'm picturing it.
You can see it in your head, no?
Yeah.
And you, same song.
Yeah.
Pretty
Yeah,
much.
why not?
Okay.
Yeah, why not?
Would you put your own spin on it or just,
Nah.
let's just keep the originals as originals, just a little bit, just a small. All right, let's grab one or two more bars out of
Okay,
there.
man, I'm reloaded. Let me see what we got here.
Let's go.
Even way before the piano, way before I'm a piano, bendo. I ain't talking about studio speakers. I'm talking about Julius Caesar on stage and Radio Killer. So put it into context. Before this verse, I'm talking about, I've been doing this for a while, way before, like, I even had, because there was a time where Vianos were, like, only for, like, Mauta and them, like,
Yeah.
Fit Cook and them. They were the only ones with Vianos, And now that's how we roll, and this is before I'm a piano. We're working hard. I'm not talking about being in the studio, bro. I'm talking about being on stage and, like, you're also killing it on the radio, so... That's pretty much what it says.
That's dope. Okay.
Sure. I ain't got the summers, but I got the summer.
Nice.
Who the fuck they're stacking up the numbers?
Okay.
That's like the first two lines I say on Yizo Yizo, the intro of the project.
Yeah.
And basically for me, it was just a thing of like, I was so, like as a team, we were so disappointed when we didn't even get a nomination for the Summers. And
Do
for
they
us,
still count, bro?
but regardless of that, I'm new to the industry,
Yeah.
so it's those things do count.
You want to cross it off your list.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
has
like
to be,
bucket list vibes. I get you.
And for us was like, we looked at everyone that was nominated, no disrespect, but
Yeah.
everyone was signed. And that for us was like, actually that sucks. Now we have to sign just in order to get a nomination. Like,
And screw that.
Do
We're
you
not
get what I
living in
mean?
that time anymore.
yeah, so I was like, yo, that's how that line came to me. It was like,
I
yo,
could
I
give you
don't
one of
have it.
mine.
I don't have
We can share a summer with you if you don't mind.
I've got a couple of them lying around,
Right,
just
you know?
willy-nilly. They just lying around,
But yeah, it was literally that it's straight up that. I don't
Yeah.
have the summers, but I've got the summer.
Word.
And when it comes to the numbers, we really are doing more numbers than people that are signed.
You really are. Like, you and all 50 of, like, your squad. Like, every time I see y'all, it's just like this pack of little niggas. I'm always like, there's more Costa. There's all 50,000 of them. It's cute, though. It's dope. No hate. I
don't
quite
play
like
my
that.
mans like
I
that,
like
B.
it.
Don't do my mans like
Don't do
that.
my mans
I think it's cute.
It ain't cute.
It's cute.
This is rap. Shout out to Costa Titch, Billy
Titch
Chill,
2.0.
Phantom Steezy.
Yeah.
That shit must be dubs.
Shout out.
Shampuru, you know
Shout
what I'm
out.
saying?
No, it's cute. I really like it.
Diamond.
God say it's cute.
Come on.
Cute, Umara.
It ain't like that.
Okay, it's dope. It's dope. Let's settle on
Thank you.
dope.
There we go.
I'd word. Damn. Let's talk about this word Grootman, because what you guys are ultimately doing is like,
Don't call me that. I hate that shit. I hate that shit. Don't call me. Yo, to all the kids in the streets listening, when you see me at the show, at a photo shoot, or a party, don't call me Grootman. Abo Grootman.
it
Leave
is
that
what it
shit
is.
at home,
It is
fam.
what it is. I think you have to kind of admit, and it's okay. It's okay.
Dude, I'm only 33 years old. Only. Barely.
Barely. But you see, Costa's not. And so if I had to, speaking of your
He
welcome,
never calls me Grootman.
Never.
he's like the newer school, and you're like, how do I say Grootman like
Can you
politically
imagine
correctly?
that
Just say you're an OG.
Okay.
Hey, yo, OG. Yes, I'll take that.
Does OG just sound cooler than Grootman?
It means better than Grootman. Grootman is
fair.
something you say to like somebody like That you at church or something, or like one of your uncles or something.
What if you're like an uncle to me, bruh?
Nah, you coming with some weird vibes right now.
No, you know what the thing is? Like,
Did you see what I did to that person on the radio the other day? Don't end up like that.
I got you. Okay, cool. So let's say this is the formula, as I said earlier, to making things work. What you guys are doing, the collaboration of having the OGs with the new school homies, right?
Sure.
Who else do you think you'd like to see a project from in the space of SA hip hop? Can I start?
Yep.
I'd love to see a D Koala and okay, I can't say Groot man. A D Koala and maybe like a Ricky. I think that combo would be nice.
That would be dope.
You know, that would be dope. Like a McLaren dope boy and who else do we have? Maybe Slicker can even come in and give us some real OG. So who do you think could actually take this formula of You're Welcome and make it shake?
Blackie and Nasty C.
Yeah, that'll be nuts.
So who's the OG there?
Nasty C.
Oh, hi, just confirming. That's cool. But they already did yeah together.
That was one song.
It makes sense.
Yeah?
It makes so much sense.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Like, yeah, it just
Yeah,
makes sense.
Yeah.
It just makes sense.
Oh my gosh, of course. Okay, no, that's dope, guys. Thank you so much for coming. Before you bounce,
That's it.
well, hey man, let's grab some bars. Let's grab some bars. I mean,
Yeah, man, I got. Yeah, okay, cool.
let's
keep
pick
going.
some stuff. Costa, what's the most interesting thing that a fan has ever asked you? Because I've seen you like take pictures with people in public, and it's always like, hey, it must, there must have been
Most
sometimes.
interesting thing.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm trying to think. I've been asked so many questions.
Yes. Or the most memorable.
I don't know. Actually, it's just speaking on that.
Yeah.
It's like the moments that I like find so funny is when someone comes to me and they're like, "Yo, man, like, I've been a fan for so long,
Yeah.
and then they mention like maybe like a recent song is what put them on to me, and I'm like, dog, what are you saying,
But
bro?
people
like,
love to cap.
And it's yeah. But you'll be surprised. You'll get the most random things.
Yeah.
You get the most random conversations, and people sometimes, for me, it's like, are you just trying to have a conversation for the sake of having a conversation?
Or you're just saying this.
You know what I mean?
Do you think you're doing a little bit of a Hook King vibe? Because like on this project, like the Hook game, I was just like, oh damn, Costa. Oh, I'm like, oh Nate Dogg. Oh, it's giving me Chris Brown. Like you really put your elbow in the grease with regards to the hooks.
Sure.
Do you think like in terms of positioning yourself as an artist, is that the energy that you're pushing?
I mean, I think it's one of my strengths.
Yeah.
Thinking of something nice and catchy.
Yeah.
It's always been a strength of mine.
Yeah.
And now I've been like getting into like, okay, now we got to dig deeper in the verses. They got to have like, that
Meaning.
weight and stuff. So what I love about it as well is from the fans' perspective, they're actually growing with me. They literally watching me get better and better with every release that comes. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's the one thing that's just making this journey so cool. And I think for them, they're also enjoying it because they feel like they're really a part of it.
Exactly.
It's not just bam.
Yeah. That's
like
cool, man.
everything is at 100%. No, you must still be able to say,
This was you could have
and
done
that's
better
good.
here.
That's how you get better.
Yeah.
If no one's saying, then that's a problem.
It's
because
tricky. You're not going
where
to be
from
liked by
there-
everyone.
Exactly.
So you must appreciate, those that can be honest with you.
Exactly.
But at the same time, remember that fans don't know what they want. So whatever you give them, like which fan do you know that knows
Sure.
exactly what they want? I mean,
Sure.
it's your craft.
Sure.
Do you, whatever you put out.
You drop. I remember last year when I dropped my album. The next week, someone was like, "Yes, I can't wait for your next album." I'm
Yeah.
like, "Yo, I just dropped the album."
People are funny like that. All right, last question. So, Kiernan, I know that you always say like, people can come up to be like, oh, I miss the old AKA, when he was doing this and that before. But you've made it very clear that you're just about the music and you like the fact that you can grow and evolve. So, would you say that You're Welcome is a little bit of what we can expect from you moving forward, or like what kind of sound?
No. Not
Completely
at all.
different.
I think You're Welcome is a snapshot in time of where I am right
Yeah.
now, and just the kind of feeling that I want to go through. It's summertime, man. It's obviously it's what's happened with me this year has been well documented and blah blah blah. So I wanted to come out of that and just be positive and be smiling, and really I understand how important life is right now.
Yeah.
And, fuck, man. Sorry. I understand how important life is right now, and I just want to live it to the fullest, and that's what You're Welcome kind of sounds like sonically for me.
Yeah. That's dope. Thank you guys for coming. This has been really, really dope, man. I hope you enjoyed, unpacking some of the bars.
It was so much fun. I've been trying to hit this bucket.
And are you
I haven't hit a single one.
No, zero.
Check this out.
Let's see if he can get it in there. Nothing. So life 10, Kiernan 0.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. Thank you guys so much for being out here, man. I know this is not the first time you've been on CliffCentral. I'm sure this is not your first time on CliffCentral.
It's not. But you guys weren't here before.
Yeah,
right?
we're that side.
Yeah,
we're that side.
Sure.
Dope, man. So, what's the plans for? I guess you guys are going to be going on tour. I'm expecting to see you guys doing shows and stuff. Quickly before you bounce, give us more information about that.
Well, just expect more visuals from the project, tour dates.
Yes.
Oh yes, 3 October.
Okay,
yes,
what
we're hosting Super Soft Sunday at Hula Beach by Rand Airport.
Okay.
That's going to be an awesome event. Can't wait.
Cool.
Been working with the owner for quite a while now, and I think it's time for us to actually collaborate and do something together.
Yeah.
Such an amazing venue. Nice vibe there.
Yeah, man, it's gonna be a big vibe. There's gonna be lots of girls and stuff.
What's it called? Hula Beach.
Hula Beach is right by the airport, so we're gonna be partying, and there's gonna be planes flying right over us. It's gonna be crazy.
And then like dropping flyers from the airplane and like
no, dropping money, actual cash.
Okay, y'all heard it here.
Quote me on that. That's why you should be there on the 3rd of October.
Where can we get tickets?
At the door.
Okay, so no pre-sold, just arrive.
We're still under restrictions. There's no need for pre-sold
yes,
vibes.
just for everybody out there listening, this is a very medium-sized party.
Okay. What's medium-sized?
We're gonna have a very medium-sized crowd. Okay, thank you.
Guys, thank you so much. Shout out to both of y'all. Thank you so much for coming out and hanging today on Life with Lebang, courtesy of CliffCentral, and we will see you on the 3rd of October at Hula Beach.
Yes.
CliffCentral.com.
Yes, man. It's gonna be about.
Dango.
Yes!
Is that it?
I'm the one I don't record.